What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel view. You guys already know what time it is. Obviously, it's Saturday, but typically we just have this Friday night. We're hoping we can actually get that more consistently down the line. A couple of things happened along the way today. Finishing work late, spending time with family. Now we do have time for ourselves, so we can actually go right ahead and actually feature these events that we're actually going for. Okay, obviously we're going to have battles. It's going to be a battle of 10, as you can see the cards up the top right there, and we're going to be facing every other person with our score that we actually have lined up. We do actually have a special event as well. What's going to be happening is we're also going to be doing some battles in draft, as we do have the draft battles available as well, that we can actually test out two characters in particular, V Squared and of course Overlord Bison, to who actually reigns supreme, put them on the same score lineup, and of course sometimes letting the offensive charge by themselves. Okay, so we're going, without much further ado, let's get into the arena, go over to the battle royale. And as you guys already know, what's going to happen is we're going to be trying to make the match pair up. The only time which I'm going to be pausing in between the rolls, because we do take about 50 seconds to a minute to actually get a pairing. So without the any reason to actually cause delays, we're going to go straight into it. So we're going to go right ahead in our first pairing, and of course this is going to be my lineup for now. This is the lineup I'm actually working on until maybe eventually we do get V Squared or Overlord Bison, and maybe that might actually change, but not necessarily in terms of like the starting on, and hopefully maybe not too long we do get an alternate version of Reed actually might be worthy of that level of what V Squared and Overlord Bison is. But for now, this is going to be the team we're going to be running, and if we face them as well, also we're hoping to knock them out. But for now, let's get to the fight. I'm going to pause it, and then let's get a match. We're going to resume. Indeed. Alright, luckily for us, we did actually get a pairing at around 40 seconds. That's good enough. We're going to go right ahead, and it's going to be our first battle. We have the typical lineup of Bison, Beast, Zangief, Viper, and of course Elena. We don't have to worry about starting first. All we just have to do is just make sure we are ready when it's time to begin. I'm going to go right ahead and start attack right away. Get Ryu, who's already taken some hits, to dish some damage, and of course hopefully we can actually go right ahead and trigger. Well, no time to trigger. Gonna do this again. There. And of course the Bison's already gone, so you already know what that means. We start today's battle with a W, so that is all rosy and dandy. We go on to the next battle without much further ado, and of course we got up to the acclaimed fighter level. Alright, we're going to keep on going, hit the match, and of course we're going to pause again, and once we get a match, resume. And we get our second pairing at about 40 seconds again, not too bad compared to last time, of course the last battles. And of course we have the same pairing, except this time we do have Leonardo and Donatello pairing with Bison. So this should be a bit of a tougher team to actually defeat, but we are going to try our best to actually beat the team for sure. So we're going to go right ahead and let's just start the battle real quick. And hopefully we can actually take out these characters. I'm going to try and use some extra. I'm not ready to use. Come on, Ryu, where you at? I need to use you now. Okay, he's doing some moves, so we're going to take somebody out with. And just protect. Come on, Ryu. And I can go right ahead again. Now we should be taking out some more folks. Get Ryu again to some more damage. Boom. Easy W, guys. Even with a team, as you can see, obviously the Bison is just 2 stars, and I think the Donnie is probably on S+, but still, it was a good battle. So go over to the third fight. We are 2 out of 2 this time around, so it's a lovely start for now. Last time around, I think we finished 7 out of 10 or something. I know we only lost 3 fights, and then we kind of won a whole lot. This time around, we have a perfect run so far. I'm going to go ahead and pause so you guys don't go through this board situation. Alright, maybe because we're actually having a late battle, we are actually getting early pairings. Of course, 30 seconds is still a lot, but at least this time around, we're going against the Turtles. Now, this is going to be a really tough team because Michelangelo is going to be tough to beat. Leonardo is why we're going to try and take us as soon as possible. So we're going to try and start with the healing. While we heal, we are going to try and create some offense, but I'm going to go in my defensive mode and let start stocking up some, thunder. And now we can go right ahead and now try and hopefully do something dangerous in the second round. It is taking a while. We do have a chance this time around, and this time we're going to go offensive, and we're going to kind of go with the shuriken. Come on, either you take somebody out, take a few folks out. I think we've taken two folks out so far. Oh, and then of course Ryu, get that mega punch right there. There you go. So typically, whenever I see that I have a team that actually looks a whole lot stronger than my team, I go defensive at first, and then we have enough to tackle for the offense, and I kind of go for the offense. 3 out of 3 there, I actually was scared that we're not going to win this battle because actually they had a full turtles. Well, not the full one because I think one of them was filled with I believe it was some version of Yang. Summer Yang or something like that. Yeah, I think so. So let's go on to the next one. I'm going to go right ahead and pause again now to match up and hopefully get a battle sooner rather than later. Alright, so the third battle is on. The parent is on. We got Bison and two turtles once again. And you know, guys already know, once Leon is in the squad, he is a dangerous foe. So we're going to go right ahead and try and go into defensive mode again. That's going to be our strategy for this mode. Although for some reason they kind of like stopped. I have no idea why they stopped. Maybe they're trying to interrupt me. But it's going to be a while for me to get interrupted. I'm going defensive either ways. And now we can go right ahead and try and let's get some stuff in. And now we can try and go offensive in the second round. Come on, Ryu. Get that hurricane kick in. And now, come on. Here we go. And let's go punch some one in the belly, in the gut. Here we go. Turtles, yeah, they're nice, but I love my squad. That's all it is. Now, you guys might not be hearing the excitement in my voice. That's because it's pretty late. I got my wife and my son asleep. Try not to wake them up too, you know. So I'm just trying my best with voice. Hopefully it is clear enough. The last recording was a little bit, you know, but hopefully this time around it works well. So we're going to go right ahead again. We're going to pause again. We are 4 out of 4 so far. So let's see how it goes. So this one took about 50 seconds plus to actually pair, but you guys don't have to go through that. We're here again. This is a much easier squad, not to disregard the team that I'm actually going up against. But I'm going to go offensive. I don't have to go defensive. No need to stack up the Thunder. Alright, we're going to go right ahead and start getting all that sucked in real quick. Oh, the one trying to pair now. This whenever guys are not really confident with the squad, that's when they go with this move right there. You know, but we are confident in our score, so we're not going to worry too much. Come on, punch someone in the gut. Here we go. Let's go. They might have a nice healer in there. Just get some health in, but you know what? Take them out. 5 out of 5, guys. It is going pretty nice so far. So we actually got another W here, despite the fact that they had Summerland in the squad. We've got 5 more battles to go. Hopefully we can have a perfect 10. But you know, at some point we might see the V Square teams or the Olot Bison teams. But let's see how that actually goes. Let's go on to the next pairing. I'm going to pause again. Then I'm going to unpause once we get a pairing. 49 seconds. Alright, we got a pairing that has Ryu and A-chan. Now that actually is a tough one. This is a tough one, guys. We cannot actually underestimate this one here. And I know what I'm saying. A-chan is a formidable foe. We're going to go right ahead. And we're going to try and go defensive this time. I'm a bit worried about this team, so I'm going to go defensive. And they're going to try and go offensive. Let's see if we can actually get this passive going. Come on, Ryu. Come on, we need some moves real quick. Okay, now we're going offensive. I'm going to try and get myself some help to survive this. This is a tough battle, guys. As you can see, they aren't down yet. Chun-Li is really protecting the other squad. She really is doing a good job. And now we lost Trend Ryu. This is going to be tough. That means we don't get to do a full move there. They have lots of evil Ryu though, so who knows? I think I'm going to go with, I was going to go Oni. Oh man. I knew he's not. I was going to go Oni. I need Achan to come forward. Okay, let's do this. Exhaust the help. Wow. Wow, we barely scraped through, guys. This is the toughest yet. And that's because of how much Achan's protection is really cool. Man, I actually thought it was done for, but then we actually got that move back, and I was able to get H-on out, because the only way we could have won without that was if H-on was close enough for me to take her out, and Bison doesn't do his, Return Inferno. Good thing is with Ivoryu, we actually do get King of the Streets. Here we go. The good thing, and now my stats see the V squared score. The good thing Ivoryu is that, right? I'm going to say this while we're trying to match. The good thing Ivoryu is that, and obviously with the stats no Iki, it's going to give him more offense, but it's also going to give the defensive team debuff and not make them as strong enough in terms of their attack. So that kind of gave us the edge and make sure that Bison was able to take us out as soon as possible. But Achan, yeah, she's someone who's an awesome assist character right there. But let's get back to the pairing. Of course, you can see it takes a bit of a while, but we're going to go ahead and pause. And if he comes back sooner, great. Otherwise, wait. Wow, this one took exactly a minute, so we had to wait some 30 seconds plus after the fact that I spoke across some pairing mode. But we're back to the regular usual squad I would typically normally face. This one is obviously I'm going to go offensively, so got no worries about that. Now I'm going to go right ahead and hit that. First of all, come on, Ryu, come on, don't waste my time. Let's go, we're going offensive, Ryu, and then let's go with this, trigger the passive, nice. And then Ryu, punch him in the gut. Oh, I like that. Go here, Ryu's gone loco, and just go right ahead. Easy W. Like I said, while this is typically the best squad when it comes to having the OG characters, the likes of Bison, B Zangief, best free-to-play squad, honestly. Bison obviously might not be considered free to play because you have to use divination, but then you are typically recommended to use your first set of divinations of Bison. So it is pretty much one of the strongest free to play squads. The rest of them, like the squad I have here, takes major grinding. But let's go. We are right now. We are 7 out of 7, so that is fantastic. We're going to go right ahead and we're going to pause again, wait for the next pairing, and let's see if we can actually get 8 out of 8. Alright, so we got a pairing right after almost a minute again. Once again, the usual squad. No major difference from who we faced last time. But I just see Vega. I don't know if it's V squared that they have on top there as support. I don't think V squared because there's no reason to have someone like that in support. Gonna go offensive. Yeah, no disrespect, but we are feeling safe. I'm gonna go right ahead, start clearing some. Go Avery again. Oh, this guy has the speed stuff. He doesn't understand that he's working against a team that doesn't give a rat's ass about speed. No, this team doesn't. You guys can try and attack as quickly as possible with this lineup here. It's all about patiently waiting, okay? Of course, when it comes to the V squared squads, that could be pretty tough. But we're going to get into it again. We are 8 out of 8. 2 more battles to go for, and hopefully we get a perfect 10. That's actually the dream, but let's see how it goes. Alright, an earlier pairing than normal. We got Leonardo, we got Achan. We have to go defensive here, okay? That's what I'm thinking right now. This is going to be yet the toughest team that I'm about to face. They already have the edge. We're going to go right ahead and start to attack. We're going defensive, remember? So Trender is going to have to go first. And we're going to try and go right ahead and see if we can do some passive distractions. Okay, we took Landry out, so now we can go offensive. They tried to get one of my squad. Sorry, that's not working out. It's not happening. I'm going to give myself some help. And honestly, I'm surprised that this team wasn't as crazy as the last one that actually had H-on in it. Now Ryu, give her in the gut. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I don't hate girls, but hey, it's fair and square in Street Fighter. Okay, so surprise, that wasn't much of a challenge, and it's funny because we are about to have the final battle, and I'm going to go right ahead and try and match and probably just speak over this one. But I had the final battle. Luckily for us, we haven't seen any V squared squads or Overlord Bison squads, and I think if we don't get any of those two, safe to say we can get our 10 out of 10 that we're actually looking for. Of course, I'm not trying to be too confident, but at the same time, I gotta believe in myself. So let's get ready to see the final pairing over here. I'm going to go right ahead and pause again because we still have a few more battles to go through in draft before we actually wrap things up. Going to be a little bit longer, so hopefully you guys have your popcorn. And while you guys are watching this, don't forget to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and of course turn on your notification bells so that you guys can actually know whenever I release another video. Hopefully next time around, Friday, 7 p.m. EST, we should be having another battle. So maybe you guys might want to pop in with your own teams, see if you might get a lucky pairing. We'll see how that goes for sure. Get a shout out on there. I didn't mention any people today because I was focused on just trying to make sure I could actually pair. But we got Kim Sticker as the final team for the day. We got our regular teams. We're going to go offensive. No disrespect to you, Kim Stricker, but hopefully we can get that W and we can get our perfect 10 out of 10. So let's get it. Start zapping health. Oh, look at that. They get the lucky charm. Okay. All he's done is just forcing to be defensive in this first round. And that's just only going to cost you, because I only reserve my defensive attack for. Ooh, that gut punch. Really, really nasty. Alright. Do I want to use my health? I don't think so. Still almost full. Like I said before. If you have the, charm as part of your EX moves, it's you already kind of like saying that you aren't fully confident in your squad and you need that charm to actually get it. It's a good team to have whenever you have to face, for example, the V squared squads and maybe some other soft teams out there, But at the same time, I think you probably want to build up more offensive EX moves, or maybe some, one health ones just kind of keep you alive and rolling. But otherwise, the charm move is pretty much great. The thing is that because you're not facing the AI, you're facing a human. Most humans, if they see that your teams are charmed, they're not going to use someone who actually is the most damaging personnel, or they might actually even stall, which can work to save favor, but it's kind of crazy still. But it is a good strategy still, but not usually my cup of tea. So that's pretty much. Oh, excuse me, just did a hiccup there. But that pretty much rounds up our battle royale. And we started by hoping to get 10 out of 10, and we did get 10 out of 10. We got King of the Streets. So far, how we done the leaderboards? We came up second, just 1 point behind the seed Lock Chong. Hopefully, I pronounced that correctly. I'm not sure if I did, but this is just for the server ranking. Global is still a different thing entirely. Obviously, you guys can see who's on top. And of course, here the ranking rewards. You guys already know how it works out. But now that we are done with this, what we want to do, we just want to do a quick few tests on the last bit, which is going to be on draft. Okay, draft should be a little, but should be quicker when it comes to pairing. So we're going to go right ahead. We're going to challenge. We do have a decent squad, but what I'm going to do first of all is we are going to be pairing both V Squared and Overlord Bison together in the same team lineup to actually see who is the MVP of the squad. Okay, all right. So first of all, I don't like to tempt the opposition so that we can at least get to cheaper kind of wicked team. So I'm going to start with who do I want to put first? Let's use Aidan. Yes, I like to start like this, maybe kind of makes the opponent think twice. Some of them are kind of very brutal, just kind of put their tougher characters in there straight away. As you can see, we've got Sakura, and then I kind of go right ahead and just pop in my boss in, pop in V Squared. You know what? Yeah. And then the guy's probably like, oh, you know what? This is a terrible squad he's about to go up against. And he's probably going to look for a stronger team, or maybe just manage whatever he wants. He does get a good, strong team right there. And of course, going to wrap it up with her. Okay. So now we got this real quick here. Obviously, the aim of the game is attack as quickly as possible. We don't want E100 stat doing a damage reduction and coming back against us. Let's confirm the battle real quick. This one typically is usually fast. So let's see how we go. Okay, so obviously we are going to start with V Squared after Bison has done some initial damage. Go right that. Go here. I'm going to do Bison, just suck them in, and V Squared to just kind of finish it up. Oh, they're trying to survive, eh? Come on, V Squared. Let's do this again. Go right ahead again. Bison, do some sucking in, suck 'em in. V squared in. There we go. V squared is already gone, like I said before. Bison typically usually is the MVP. And Bison's going to start doing business by himself. Bison's still here. Let's go right ahead and not mess around. We're actually playing with our food right now. Bison is dazed. But here we go. He is the one out of all of them you can actually depend on. Alright. So far so good. It's first one. We kind of have Bison showing who's boss. V squared did his thing, did a lot of damage, no doubt. But still, you know, just trying to just let it out there that if you face strong teams and they take him out, then your strategy is kind of like gone for. With Overload Bison, as long as you have a full squad, he's ever going to be important. Once again, we're going to do a double pairing. We're going to go right ahead and start nice. We're starting nice. You're looking at our squad, you're like, you know what? Decent characters, OGs, not a threat. Maybe we can put some nice characters in there too. Oh, they got a review there. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Strong characters, but I got my own. Now that I confirm, they're gonna be like, oh snap, we're in trouble, y'all. This guy's got 2 crazy characters in his squad. Do I want to quit? Obviously, you can't quit or you lose the battle. So, gonna have to make do. Phase his squad. They do have every Ryu, but we're not scared because I understand the strategy. Go right ahead, suck them in real quick. Go V squared, slash them in half. Oh, it took too long. I was admiring my move. I could be in trouble. But Bison is there, so you can see Bison just did his thing passively, you know. He's not trying to mess around. He is not trying to mess around. 16M. V squared did his major damage right there. 2 slashes. But hey, we're like I said before, I'm Team Overlord Bison all the way. What we're going to do next, pretty simple. We've tried using both of them. So far, convinced. V squared, not bad, but Overlord Bison, crazy. So what we're going to do this time around is going to be something different. We're going to be using only one out of the 2. Okay, one out of the 2. They're going to have 2 chances each to prove their worth. I'm going to put this funny guy over here again to start it. Hopefully we can get an easy squad because we want to get an easy squad, right? We want to get an easy opposition that we want to face. Sometimes they're brutal, as this guy is right now. So who do we want to give the first test to? We're going to have the same pairing with everybody, okay? So you can see this is going to be the main squad you're going to see first of all. We're going to have a squad of fire Aiden, of regular Aiden. We're going to have a squad of let's go ahead and let's just go with V squared first. Let's let V squared have the fun. So we're going to have Rose, Charming Dudley, and a regular Aiden. That's going to be this combination. Obviously, the opposition might be different, right? This is a decent opposition for V squared. He should be able to run things. But let's see how it goes. So V squared, go Dudley, go V squared again, and then let's just go with Rose. And this guy looks like they survived the first round. That is not impressive. Okay, go again. And then we're kind of, what happened here? Are we getting interrupted sometimes? I just push him heal. We don't want to lose chance there. Of course, easy battle, easy win. V squared, still a champ. Still a champ, okay? So now we're going to go right ahead. We're going to challenge again. So far we have consecutive wins, which is what I want, because obviously the mission also requires us to have consecutive wins. I'm not sure if I've done all that completely, but now we're going to go right ahead again. Start with the usual Aiden, okay? Then we're going to put Charming Dudley. I'm going to put Rose next while we see what they put out. It would be nice if it's the same person. I haven't paid attention to who we're facing. Oh, now these guys have got speed. They got speed. All right, no problem. I'm going to go put Charming Dudley. I'm going to put Rose. It's going to come my squad. It's going to say, oh, looks like this guy only has a bunch of crappy characters, because that's what this looks like right now. a bunch of crappy characters. Till it gets this surprise right here. Bam! We got V Squad in the squad. What is he gonna do? Sorry, man. You're just gonna have to eat it. But here's the problem. He's got Kami and Vega in his squad. These guys can rip through the rest of the team, and V Squad is not even that strong enough. So V Squad has to take these guys out early, or we're gonna pay for it. Look at that. Did you see that? I didn't get a chance to actually do the rest of the moves. I don't know why this happens sometimes. Charming Dudley, everyone just kind of like doesn't work together. And V Squad is here. Let's trip them right now because this is really dangerous. Okay, we lost Charming Dudley. We don't lose. Oh. V Squared, come on. I'm hoping you can succeed. Come on, V Squared. Slash him. What just happened there? I'm gonna have to do this evil Ryu stuff, man. Just trying. Hopefully the backlash doesn't affect us because it's gonna be brutal. Oh, so now all we can do is one move. V Squad did it in the end, but it was a tough battle, right? And look at the squad right here. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, but still. It wasn't light work as you guys were hoping for. Now that is a team that is run by V Squared. Now I'm going to go with a team run by Overlord Bison himself. Of course, we're going to start again with a tease. Put that regular 8 on there. They're going to be looking at my squad and be laughing like, what's going on here? Shout out to Jazzy Jam. He's going to be laughing so far. And now guess what? He actually has a good team that we're about to go up against. This is actual facts. I'm going to put Charming Dudley and Rose there as well. We're going to look like wimps. Like we're already giving up. We don't have a good enough squad. That's what they put in. If they put in a dangerous team like V Squared and somebody else, then it is going to be peak, guys. But still, Bison looks like it's off to a rough start. Oh, Bison's off to a rough start. He's off to a rough start because he's going to go up against himself. So now we ain't got no choice. We got to put our own Bison in there as well. But this time, he's made a mess up because he has 2 Bisons in there. So hopefully we can take out Overlord Bison instead of regular Bison. That's going to be the plan. That is the intention. We're hoping we can actually do this easily. Come on, attack, no problem. Let's go. What is going on here? Don't I have anyone that has a C2? Oh, did I do nothing? Okay, let's go Aiden. Let's go. Charming Dudley, what you got? And let's go Bison. Oh, maybe I should go in Rose. I'm going to just try and turn up my survivability. I'm going to go with our Bison here. Remember what I said before? You can't have 2 Bisons in your squad, guys. It's not done that way. You're going to put one that's advantage and you're already down the team. Because Bisons, both of them are wimps. In terms of like taking damage. So that's how I won the battle. But guess what? All it took was this guy. If we had V Squared, I'm not sure we could have won. If we have the same pairing again, if we can get the same guy, I don't mind actually trying out V Squared one more time. Just because that was actually a really tough one to go up against. And of course, you guys were saying, well, there was a Bison over there. But he messed up by adding 2 Bisons. To actually have, like I said before, you don't want to be doing that no matter how much the luxury is. Because that one of them negates the other one. Oh, we got Michelangelo. We got Bison, regular Bison. Looks like we're having tough squads this time around. But hey, we're going to put our funny looking squad. Make him think that we're already lost. You know. They're going to put their team there too. They're going to feel fly. I'm going to put this guy. And we're going to go right ahead and just swap it around. And now he's the one who's leading the charge. And I'm going to be like, holy smokes, man. This guy he just rigged the game. But hey, I'm feeling too excited so far just because I think we're going to win. Because it's Overlord Bison, guys. Come on. Come on. I'm not even trying to make a lot of noise. Let's trip them. Let's trip them first of all. We ain't even started attacking yet. We almost got rid of all of them. We're not even attacking. Now let's go right ahead and start attacking. Let's get some punches. Get some health. Got some kicks in the air. Let's just do this. We can let Overlord Bison do his thing. He's being stunned right now. Let's go again. Do that. Suck that, man. Oh, this guy's immune right now. He is immune right now. Yeah, that's not going to help you again. I might take the rest of my squad, but I'm still quite confident. Oh, this is Michelangelo right here, right? Let's turn this on. Ooh. This guy's trying to get rid of my boy. But it is Bison, bro. Look at me. I'm barely pulling move. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that triple star. Michelangelo, I'm sorry, bro. You might be one of the most... Let's just trip him. Let's trip him, man. Yeah. He might be... Come on, Bison. Michelangelo's... Yeah. See, guys. I'm not trying to be ignorant or nothing, but... Overall, Bison is the GOAT. He is the GOAT, man. He is the GOAT. He can withstand, he can survive for a long period. As long as you set your squad right and not put another Bison in the midst, you're gonna get through this. But I can bet you that this same squad would have defeated V Squared, even though V Squared would have had a strong attack. Michelangelo will probably survive it. You guys are, and of course he will have the speed advantage for starters, but guys, there's the test right there. It is not a super convincing test, but it should give you guys some new, different kind of perspective. Otherwise, guys, it's pretty much your boy Shin Ryu. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.